G'day, naked zombie army, of course. Welcome to the zombie. And joining me in the cardboard box, as we call the zombie office, please welcome to the lower part of me, always, who sits under my desk and likes the old special cuddle, Liam. Hello, Liam.
How are you tonight?
I'm feeling rather
Special,
saucy.
special underdesk cuddles.
Yeah, special underdesk cuddles. And
You're
joining
giving
me,
away trade secrets.
and joining me to the top right, for the first time ever live appearance on the Naked Zombie, please welcome the man himself, Suits. Hey, Suits.
Hey, g'day, cunt. How you going? There goes your monetization.
No, there goes our
Yeah.
there goes our monetization.
Gone.
Sorry for the gone. All that's right. Everything gets taken away from us. And down in the bottom left-hand corner is a picture of Riley, who has not got in contact with us. We have been sending him messages, emails on his everything to try and get him, so we couldn't get right. I don't know what's happened to Order of Mate. Hopefully he'll see this and go, shit, I forgot, and join us. But so we had to stick a picture up of Riley down the bottom right-hand side, being a pom and everything. We thought we'd get it all. Hang on, someone's just joined us.
Oh, here he comes.
Riley. Is that you, Riley? Hang on. Hey, Riley, is that you? He's popped up, but...
He's popped up, but
Hang on,
Clayton's
I
Riley.
can't hear him.
Hey? I'm going to have to
We
fix
cannot
this.
hear you.
We cannot hear you, Riley. Where are you? So what I need to do is fix this up. Live on air. Live on the Naked Zombie. This is how we roll. I need to get Suit back over here. There we go. There's Suit. He's back in the frame. And I'm going to have to fix this picture up. Oh my God. See what we go through on the Naked Zombie?
Look at this on the fly.
I know. I have to window capture. There we all are. We're all together. See, I've just ruined the whole magic of the Naked Zombie, boys, by actually showing everyone how I do it. Everyone's thinking, my God, this Brad is a wizard. He's a witch. Come on.
How can you be a pastor and a witch at the same time?
I don't know. That's what all the cool kids do, don't they? So I need to get order of magnitude in there. Now let me just get rid of the picture behind him. Remove. Yes. Right, so obviously we can't hear you, Riley, so you have to do something, but he's propped up, and that's all we know, isn't that right, Liam?
That's
You said
it.
to call him.
Well, he should be on the chat, because he's in the conversation. Well, I can't see him on order. If we can't hear you, go across to the chat, leave us a sign that says you're alive and you weren't abducted by aliens. And probed repeatedly.
Not hear me at all?
Yes!
Can you
Hey,
Oh,
there
now
he
we
is.
can.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. Fortunately, even my headset doesn't work again. That would be why you can't hear me.
How about can
So-
we see you, or are you just going to stick to your picture tonight?
I'll see if I can get you to see me. My call volume is really low as well. Hang on, what's this button do? I'm trying to find what we
There he is.
Famous last words.
Hey, there he is. There's our brother. Now all the screen is fucked up again. Hey, brother. Now I have to go back and fix this. That's all right. I have the technology.
Hello.
Just bear with us, brother. Hang on, T. Glad you made it, mate. We have
Well,
been,
sort out just 2 minutes. So,
we have been trying to contact you all friggin' day.
2 seconds. You carry on. 2 seconds.
Hey, Suit, isn't he a friend of yours?
Who's that?
Order.
Riley?
Yeah, is he like a brother from another mother or something? You see, like, it's been.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Now I have to fix up Liam. Holy crap!
God.
This is live. See what happens when Order likes to fluff around on us.
Okay. Oh.
He's
Hello.
back, the man himself. Right, that's going to do. I'm not going to do any more with the screens tonight. Stuff it. Hello, mate.
I actually thought it was next week. I don't know why. I've told everyone it was like, oh, it's next Sunday because I saw an email that said 10th of September or 9th of September or something.
No, we've got you now, mate. I just got to do a bit of a screen adjustment, but you look lovely. How are you, man, anyway?
I'm alright. Not too bad.
Is this the first time that you and Suit have actually sat in the same stream together and talk shit? Or have you secretly done this, Suit? Have you just like been ringing each other on Skype like you do to me, Suit, on a regular basis, just to tell me about your trolls?
You usually comes to my live stream and just trolls me on the chat.
And that's all I do usually.
That's what I do usually. Look, it's great having you boys in. Thank you for jumping in the last minute, mate. It's really good you could make it. Of course, we are talking about everything paranormal tonight with two great guys, two great mates of the Naked Zombie, Suit and Order. Guys, why the hell would you want to come on our stream for starters? That's the first question. Why would you do it? What gave you the incentive to want to spend time with myself and Liam, the two non-sexiest blokes in the paranormal, except for Liam, because we all know he's a sexy chocolate. That's right, we're paying you, aren't we? I forgot about that. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. You just get my PayPal link. It's at the bottom there. You know.
Oh, by the way, just to let people know, if you do donate to us tonight by super chat, whatever we get in, we're splitting it three ways. So if you donate $5, 33 and a third. Liam, you cool with that?
Yeah.
Yep. So if we get any super chat donations, I'm going to make sure you boys get your share from joining us tonight, because I think that's only fair. Because it's wonderful having you both. No. That's just the way we do things here in Australia. Okay. What do we? Oh, well, not really. We just like doing it because we can't pay you otherwise. So.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't get paid when I was on.
Like a Dutch state, isn't it?
It is.
Everyone pays for themselves.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm still fixing up the friggin' images. Like trying to get everyone sorted out. It's been a pain. Liam, ask some questions while I do this.
Why are you taking so long?
Because it's
There's
me.
a question.
All right, you're all up. Done. Guys, Order, how's it been, mate? How's it been since your best mate, the one that we call the chosen one, how's it been since he's left the internet, supposedly? How has it been for you? All your hard work. All your hard work and shattering this man's dreams.
He's actually...
Well, he's back.
Yeah, no, he's back again, apparently. He's got a new project. Yeah. It was long... Another PR stunt in there. Basically, he's coming back with, I don't know, he's building like the ultimate machine, and he's going to take 10 fans and do them a reading at his very own house. You have to pay for your travel costs, but he's not going to charge you for this privilege. Oh, see what happens. Will it be 10 people who are his fans or 10 people who he knows? That's the clever bit. But I don't know. Who knows? He's back anyway.
It's almost like the hufflement in the room, isn't it? Because, it was only, a week or two ago that we were never going to be doing any ITC anymore. We were never going to be building. I promise, never, ever again will I build another device. Like I smashed my gold chunder box with a hammer. Never going to build another one. I'm out. If I ever come back, and there's a scant possibility, but if I ever come back to the paranormal field, I will never do ITC again. Next minute. Oh, fucking guess who's coming back in November? I'm coming back. I'm going to build a new device. I'm going to do all this ITC, and I'm going to run it's almost like fucking Wheel of Fortune for the paranormal. Like, come in and ask me some questions.
So that was Sue. What was your thoughts on that, mate? Because you follow him pretty much as well. You're like us. You watch, even though you deal with the other side of the coin with SJW Station and your own sort of format. But you do follow the paranormal, and you follow what's going on because you have a genuine interest in it. What was your thoughts on all this? Saying that he smashed his Wonderbox gold with a hammer. We never saw photos of it, of course. So I'm half expecting it to show up and miraculously put back together by the hands of the angels and the spirits.
But you can't.
Why?
Because it ended up in a dumpster away from his house.
Yeah, but it will spiritually appear.
Remember that one time?
Yeah, remember that one time where I smashed my Wonderbox and into pieces? Then the spirit said, no, you can't do that, even though we didn't have a Wonderbox to speak to the spirits anymore, but they still said he shouldn't do it. So, what are your thoughts?
Yo,
You got
I
for
don't
it.
get excited. I don't get as excited as you and Liam over Huff. You know.
No.
It's not my kind of
Order
thing,
gets
but-
excited over Huff, mate. He's the one who's got
I don't know. We just
17,000
saw.
videos
Did you
on him.
see? I just watched Liam get so excited. Then So I
He
know
does,
Liam
doesn't
was
he?
I am
excited.
right. He's the chosen one is back. I'm over the moon.
So, okay.
But I don't believe he destroyed the box, and it will turn up again like a Ouija board. You break in half, and it comes back to you, and it'll be some big paranormal thing. Look, it returned to me.
Yeah, it's just, I guarantee it's going to happen. I'm going to put money on this zombie army. I'm going to put money on this whole thing that the Wonder Box is mysteriously going to just appear. Magic, I'm saying through jump cuts. Like, you know how he does a lot of jump cuts? I reckon he'll be talking like this and there'll be like a really quick jump cut, and next minute the box will be behind him or something. And he'll be talking. I reckon and then people are going to believe that the chosen one was given the gift to reassemble electronics.
You can't get rid of me, Huff.
You just got a comment, Suit.
I do believe.
Loves Suit's
I'm
voice.
back.
Actually, this is surprisingly when I speak to Suit, like me and Suit will ring each other on mobile and that, we chat over Skype quite a bit. He sounds exactly like he does now. I kid you not. There was no difference. Like, you don't hear this real lady girly voice come through. It's it. Hi, Brad. No, I got it. Yeah, it's a Suit. Yeah, conch, yeah, type thing. So he sounds exactly like he does in real life, kids. So the illusion is real. He sounds like he actually does. I mean, I have people ask me questions. Does Suit really sound like that, or is that like? No, he does. That's his voice. That's because his scrotum is 12 meters long. He can't help it. He's got this massive scrotum, he tells me. And what?
I want to know if his avatar actually represents what he looks like in real life. You know, has he really got short little legs and a big huge body?
That's part of the program. That's the cartoonness.
No, actually, the thing is, even though we've all become really good mates, none of us have actually seen the real Suit. And I guarantee it, none of us will. Because when we all do get together one day, when we get you over to Australia, Riley, or something like that, Suit will be walking around with us with a paper bag over his head, so no one can actually see what he looks like. That's just the way he's going to do it. That's just Suit. He meets us, me and Liam at the airport. We rock up, and all we can look for is this guy with this paper bag over his head, and the mystery remains. That's the way it's got to be.
Streams,
hey?
but we'll have my head cut off.
Yeah. Head cut off. Bit able to talk without a face, mate. So there you go. So is right, Riley. What'd you say?
Hasn't Miss Peaches met you, Sue? Is it Miss Peaches? Hasn't Miss
Peach Bailey,
Peaches met
she
Sue?
has, yeah.
Is it Miss Peaches? So she knows the secret.
She knows.
Really? There is someone out there who knows his real secret identity. This is... Look, we're getting all these comments, Suit. Maria writes in, deep voices are sexy. Liam, I think you're out of shot tonight, mate. I think the fact that Suit's on with his deep, manly voice, even though you got the looks of a demigod, I think the voice is doing it tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Sorry,
He doesn't give a shit. Anyway, so we just talked on that half. So we're going to keep a close eye out if the Wonder Box does make a return in the paranormal field. It's going to be interesting to see. Riley, I'm sure, will be onto it, like always. Because, mate, seriously, you have literally made 20,000 videos on Huff in your lifetime. And I must say, congratulations, brother. You're up to the 1,700 subscribers. How's it feel?
Actually, I had no idea. I haven't checked for about a week.
Oh, yeah, sure. You just sit there all night looking at it.
Thank you.
No, so congratulations, man. That's brilliant work.
I was going to say, Riley, if you would actually put your hand up, like Huff did very specifically mention in that YouTube video that he put out, what was it, 3 or 4 days ago, that he will only be inviting, he's picking the 10 people to do questions from his most ardent supporters. And given the number of videos that you've done in support of his work, I reckon you're in a pretty good shot.
And everyone's just...
Well, half of Riley's followers are Huff supporters. They only come there to
I'll do
Yeah, how does one man look? We actually nearly broke your record the other night doing a live stream, Riley. We actually got 9 dislikes in one hit. I thought that was like I was so proud of that. And
we
why
got up to 10 now.
we're up to 10 dislikes? Oh, what are we doing at the moment? We'll probably get a shitload of dislikes. Good. But the point being is, we nearly broke your record the other night because, well, we're talking about one particular paranormal group, weren't we? And they must have been tipped off that we were going after them, and next minute, without a word lie, in one foul swoop, we got hammered left, right, and centre. Not a paranormal Suits on Australia's Most Wanted. He has his face. He probably is for now. Why are people mentioning my butt crack? What's the go there on the chat? Oh, come on. Oh, Liam's known for his looks. I'm known for my butt crack. That's just.
It was your best side. That that video that we saw.
Actually, I can't flip you off anymore, can I? No.
It had more hair on it than you had on your head. So.
Oh, rough, dude.
Oh no! Did I go
rough.
there?
Oh man. Hey, I'm very proud of my patch. It's taken me like 3 months to get this. I brush it daily just to make sure it's still there. It's amazing what you can do with a bit of glue.
Velcro.
Yeah, it's my Velcro head. What's that? Loop and hook, like Liam puts it. The internet never forgets. Okay, question is for you guys. Riley, how's it been going for you, mate? What's new with you in the paranormal, mate? What's been going on in your side? Did you find your cat?
No cat. I have no idea where the cat is. Neighbours haven't found the cat either. So I don't know. All we can do is just wait and see if the neighbours come back. 'Cause we're not allowed on the property anymore. So yeah, no cat. Sadly.
Sorry to hear that, mate. I know what it's
Don't
like.
really know what to say about it, really.
Yeah, well, that sucks. Well, what else is happening? How'd the move go? How's everything? How's the house? Is it haunted? Is the new place haunted, which is a question?
It's a bit early to tell, to be honest with you, but get this. Despite the joke of demons, slugs, and things like that, I did have, which I was trying to upload a video a couple of days ago, and me and my wife did a session, but because I got connected here, it's a 4 gigabyte video, I couldn't. But just before that session, we had the boy's door handle rattle, like right next to me. And this is less than a meter away, and my wife heard it as well. So, I don't know, it's too early to tell. I don't know, I'll just let you know, keep you posted. But, yeah, that's the only thing I can say. Obviously, the rapping of the door at 1 a.m., but that could have been kids knocking at the door or posting slugs through my letterbox or whatever. But, yeah, that door rap is pretty interesting.
Yeah, but aren't slugs considered like toothpaste in the UK? Don't you just squeeze them out?
Yeah. They're.
That's what I was told by somebody, so I'm just assuming that's true. That's all. Yeah, you can't deny anything like that gets told to you. All right, so watch this space. See how it's going now. Me and Suit were having a chat this afternoon, weren't we, Suit? And we think you should do a new experiment, don't we, Suit?
We do.
We do. We're having a good chat about you this afternoon, actually, and we're going bloody order, you know, him and all his subs, bastard, and all the rest of just the usual shit. Even though like Suit's got 31,000, doesn't matter. You know, we're just low on the run here. But that's why we only use you guys for fucking subs and views. You know that. So me and Suit come up with an idea. Me and Liam have talked about this as well. We want you to get a battery and a speaker, right? Just a battery and a speaker, and we want you to give it a go with just pure white noise.
No stations. White noise only.
Pure white noise. Because if anyone's going to pull it off, mate, it's going to be you. You seem to get the evidence, if you know what I mean. But as an experiment, we'd like to see you just to give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We can just cross it off. But just as something different, do you reckon
if they're willing to come through a spirit box, they should be willing to come through the speaker.
Yeah, because me and Lee, we've spoken about that as well.
A radio station on a white noise station, or
no? Just
how do I generate the white noise?
Pure static.
Just pure static. All you need is a battery, like a 9-volt battery.
So like.
Yep.
Yeah, 9-volt battery and just a speaker.
One of them.
Yeah, one of them, and just a speaker out of something like an old radio or something. and just hook it straight up to positive, negative, straight up, and that will produce static, pure static. There'll be no way of anything coming through, as far as radio waves and stuff like that. If you actually get verbal communication out of that, that would be probably the most coolest bit of gold evidence. What do you reckon, Liam?
Yeah, absolutely. Well and truly worth the experiment. And I think probably 6 or 9 months ago, I was actually watching a YouTube video of a group in the US, I think it was, who was doing an investigation in an old gold mining town, and they were in sort of the saloon, and they actually had whether it was like an SP7 or an old shack hack, and I actually made a point of clipping the aerial off so there was no feed through. And it markedly cut down on the amount of responses that they were getting, but just on pure white noise with no aerial, they actually got, I think, 2 or 3 responses in like an hour period that, to a fair degree, aligned with the investigation they were doing, which was absolutely, phenomenal.
It shouldn't happen. This is the thing.
You shouldn't use the aerial. That picks up more of the station. So where you're there putting it up, you're getting better reception to the station. You shouldn't be doing that. It should be the opposite. Get rid of the aerial.
But that's why we want you to give it a go, because you seem to be in the situation, besides all of us, that actually can do that, can pull that off. So if you want me to send you a speaker or something, I'm more than happy to post one. It may take a little while to get there, but if you can rip one out of an old cassette player,
from
whatever.
Any of your broken devices, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
pull it out.
Just pull it out and hook it up directly, and it will be noisy.
Pull it out.
Pull it out, as Suit says. Suit pulls out a lot, I hear. Especially at church.
It's the only way to be safe.
So if you can do that for us, Riley, because you've got this whole ITC thing wrapped up, as far as we're concerned, because you're the most prolific bloke who does it, and I think someone who does it more than anyone really should be responsible for that experiment, because you know it back to front, if you know what I mean.
Well, the way Brad and I were discussing it is, whether or not you believe in the spirit box, you believe, and you're opening doorways. We've seen the footage of your door closing in one of your videos, so there's paranormal shit happening. So if anyone can pull it off, it'll be you.
You know what I mean? You're probably in a better situation than all of us. So you happy to give it a go, mate? And if nothing happens, nothing happens. But it just
keep trying.
Keep trying. It's just one of those things, and I think it'll bring it. Sorry, mate. I think it'll bring a different dynamic.
Repeat.
Yeah. I think it'll bring a different dynamic. I'd say, watch a clip, Chipmunks. Look. All right, yeah. So, hello, Naked Zombie Army. We got so busy mucking around talking, I forgot to say hello to everyone. I feel really bad. You guys have distracted me from my flock. Just throwing that out there. So, okay, Riley, did you see my first service today, my first sermon? No, I sent it to you. You didn't. Thank you for the love and support. Bugger you, I now put a curse on you. There you go. Suit said he reckoned it was the most boring piece of shit he's ever seen in the history of the world. Liam didn't even bother. I mean, these are my guys.
And we're your closest friends.
And you're my closest friends. What the hell's going on? You know? Anyway, the people who did hang around, or 2 people, loved it. They thought, no, actually, I had on the Church of Naked Zombie, right? I had at least 25 people watching. That's
one of them was Huff.
One of them was Huff, of course, because he's the chosen one. He kept sending little messages that, no, it's not you, it's me. So
God kept sending him messages on his
broken
Wonder gold box. Yeah, tell him this guy's full of shit. Don't listen to him, Steve.
I'm just curious, Suit, mate. Look, you've never had really an experience in the paranormal, but you're a good mate, and if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have got in touch with Order. You really helped us out, mate. Isn't that right, Order? I mean, we all become friends because of you, and it's you taking the time with us. But have you had any experience yourself, paranormal wise, mate? Because this is a curious thing. Even though you don't talk about it much on your show, you just dabble in it a bit. Have you had any experience that you couldn't put your finger on?
I told you I didn't. I have had no experiences to prove it.
Yeah, I know you told me, but I want you to
I'm
tell
open.
the viewers.
Fuck the chat. They don't
Oh,
need
for
to know.
fuck's sake! Oh, good. I was, yeah.
But have,
No, but seriously, I'm open to
obviously,
it, but nothing's happened. Like, nothing to prove.
no.
Yeah, but you got to really be in it all the time. You look at yourself, order.
All right. The other night I was lying there, and
Please.
I've got this vase.
Vase or
And the
vase?
vase is fake.
Vase or
Vase,
vase?
whatever you want.
No, I want the proper
And these
terminology.
fake flowers, and they started moving, and I was like, "Oh shit, paranormal activity!" So I looked at that, and then they stopped, and I got up and had a look, and it was a cricket, and the cricket was jumping.
Was that it?
So it wasn't paranormal.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that just wrecked the whole thing for us. If you said it was Huff moving the flowers, then I
It was a
would have found
demon cricket.
It's a demon cricket. Thank you. You've got to throw the demon cricket in there. But this is it, guys. We've all had an interest in the paranormal field at some stage. This is why we've got the Naked Zombie Army who joins us for some strange reason to watch us idiots most of the time. Liam, you've had many experiences. I've had many experiences. Order, you've had many. You know what I reckon we should do? I reckon we should organise a... We need to set up a GoFundMe to get Order over to Australia, and we can all four of us go out and just cause havoc for a whole week out somewhere and just during the power. What do you reckon, boys? Shall we get together and get Order over to Australia? Not that he could handle it because we've got like cockroaches and shit and stuff, and they're probably scared of him. What?
We need to lobby Destination America. I reckon there's a show in that.
Are you sure Order would make it to the plane flight?
He'd turn up at the airport. Fuck, I thought it was next week.
Oh my god, this is normal conversation for us. I mean, so what do you reckon, Order? Would you come to Australia?
Oh yeah, if Australia would have me.
Oh.
If I look at my record and go, oh, I don't know.
Just Order. Just make sure it's on a plane. Don't come by boat. I hear bad things happen.
Yes, they tend to sink.
Yeah, right.
And shoot you down.
You end up in Papua New Guinea. So
We get a phone call from Order saying, "Where are you, Order?" I don't know, but the natives are looking at me like they want to chew on my face. Yeah, he'd be like Captain Cook, wouldn't he? Right, what's wrong with you? Yeah, we'll take him out, show him what a red belly black is, mate. We need good snake bait.
there's a few getting around at the moment. It's warming up.
I think that's a great. I think we should start up something to try and get Order across to Australia, because the rest three of us live here, so it's pretty easy for us all to meet up. But I think it'd be a hell of an experience if we can organise something in the next 12 months through the Naked Zombie Army to try and get Order over here for a special event or something. I think, and Order, you can stay with Liam, because I know he's got a bit of a soft spot for you. He's in his moist crutch sometimes, and he's going
Does it have to be Order?
No, I can stay with you if he wants.
No, I'm just saying it could be
Oh,
Mrs.
dear.
Magnitude, and he could stay there with the kids.
Well, that's a thought. Would Mrs. Magnitude be interested in coming over and doing it?
I think she'd like to go to Australia. She'd have a think about it.
I reckon that's a great idea. I reckon we should do something. I reckon even if it takes us a couple of years to raise up the... How much does it cost to fly someone over to Australia, Liam? Come on, you're the man.
You don't want a return flight, do you?
Fuck, I don't know how many.
Oh, come
How
on,
many
you know
fucking
everything.
sweatshop employees do you think I'd fly to Australia every year? I
don't
wouldn't
know.
have the slightest idea.
Well, it's a couple of grand anyway, return. I mean, we
Some.
can feed him. It'd take, what, be a couple of grand, about 2.5
Yeah.
grand, isn't it? About that?
Yeah, I don't know, $1,500 Australian, which is probably about £3.70, something with the
There you
current
go.
conversion rate, isn't it?
I think we should do that. I think that's going to be one of our goals, is to get Order over to Australia, and the four of us go out with suit and with a paper bag over his head so he can stay in incognito. By that stage,
Riley can find his own way home.
and Riley, we will go and buy you a punt to row back to the UK, and I think that's fine. He's e-begging. what the fuck, naked zombies now? No, we're not e-begging. We're going to save it up ourselves. Stuff is so cheap. What, we're not. Are we e-begging to get Riley over? It's not like we want to go over. What if we go over?
Doesn't matter what you bring up, someone will say you are.
American is cheaper to book from there.
Who said that?
Huh? Yeah. Our mate Jay Watterson, she said, "Oh my god, we're e-begging." I thought we were just having fun.
See, that would have been your perfect cue to like launch in. So if anyone wants to give us some money on Super Chat,
yeah, $2 to get him over. I keep missing the mark, don't I? I'm sort of the most useless guy when it comes to that sort of stuff. I think it's just a great idea. Somehow, some way, we either three of us go over to the UK, we all crash in his haunted house, or cheaper wise, we get order over to Australia because we're all in the same state, so it'll be a bit easier that we can do that. How's that sound, Zombie? Look, Zombie Army, do you want to see us get order over to Australia to do something special with Suit? Let us know what you think. If you think that's a great idea, give us a big thumbs up or say, hell yeah, and see if we can organise something the next year or so. What do you reckon? Would you like to do it, mate? That's a serious question. If we can work something out?
There'd be a trip of a lifetime if it was possible. It'd be a serious trip of a lifetime. We've only been abroad once, literally. So that'll be the first time we've ever been abroad as a country.
I've been abroad many a times out at nightclubs.
Yeah, I had
Nice
abroad
perky
once.
boots, nice little mini skirt I wear. I've been abroad many times. Oh, abroad, not abroad as in a girl. Oh, okay, God. Oh, sorry, I've totally lost it. Yeah, post it. Yeah, we're getting hell yeah. So
Like
Zombie Army's responding. They want you over here, brother. They want you here with us. Go and then Liz, I'll pack knickknacks and slippers. But this is, okay, so we're getting way off track because this is just a big shit fight catch up for us. Now, got to find out Suit. Oh, you got any questions, Liam? I'm sitting there doing all the talking. You talk.
No, keep going.
No,
you're good.
No, I'll shut up. I'll just get on the phone and talk to my...
I got nothing. I'm happy to sit here and just throw in comic relief.
You're
gonna ring your friend at Heathrow, are you?
Yeah.
Make sure he's still standing there.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear the story, did you? About Heathrow Airport. Involves me and my
story.
Would you like to tell the story, Liam? You're good at telling the story.
Your
better than
Pakistani lover. Brad got a call midstream one night from a lovely Indian gentleman who wanted to. What did he want? I think your bank account details because he had a business offer that you could not refuse. And yeah, you talked him around, and he was going to be waiting for you at Heathrow Airport for you to touch down because you were flying over. You're going to hook up with him.
Yeah, basically that's how. And it was live on air. I got a phone call from this guy he was going to meet me at Heathrow because I said I was a male prostitute.
Oh dear.
I did, and he believed me. He was all keen.
Yeah, he was still apparently keen to go business partner with you, even though you were earning $5 an hour. So I think it was about $3.50 an hour.
Yeah, $3.50 an hour. I told him. But yeah, this is the thing. I just love getting phone calls like that. It's just the way it works. But I think that'd be great. We're going to have to organise something anyway and get you over to this side of the world because I think it would be a hell of a thing, mate, just to have you stay with us for a week or 2 weeks, whatever it is, whatever we can afford at the time. But we'll work something out. You know what I mean? We'll work something out. Yeah, I mean, even if I have to start doing more, you know what I mean, like
more prostituting at $3.50 an hour.
Well, like go up to the $3.50 an hour, so free.
Yeah, that $3.50 an hour, Riley. Like we should have enough money together by about 2075. So,
Wow, brilliant.
I don't think
there's still hope.
He doesn't sound that convinced.
Do you have to pay tax on that $3.50 an hour? Like, what's your actual take home at the end of the day?
I think it's about 50 cents.
It's about $1.90 by the time the tax man's taken his cut.
Hey, I can't offer myself anymore because I'm a man of the cloth now. I can only.
You're not.
What?
You're not touching cloth.
No, I'm not touching cloth.
You're
no.
not touching cloth.
No. I'm not an actual priest, so I'm not touching the cloth. No. How about? So, what did you hear about? What did you think about the news order when you found out I became a pastor? You're impressed, weren't you?
Oh, I can believe it. I had to start worshipping. I had to say, well, actually, funny you should say this. I left a comment on Huff's channel, steering it back to Huff again, where I said, Huff, I take it back. I'm a true believer that you are here to do God's work. I believe you, and I shall start worshipping you at next business day. Guess what? He left a comment up. He thought it was a real comment, and he left it up.
What a knob. You're kidding.
He was having a slow day that day. He forgot who you were.
Hey, I'll go read some of these comments. I'll keep winning the lotto, apparently. Dance, Brad, dance. Did you ever put the stream on YouTube when you put on the cold caller or solo panels in a place? Yeah, it's up on YouTube. Where he's showing, I'm showing cleavage. I'm always showing cleavage. I got man boobies. Brad just needs to rip his shirt off on the street corners. Yeah, I did that. Past a pillow biter. That's terrible. Thank you, Scotty. Alistair Crowley is the man of the cloth too. Oh, there you go. I'm in good company. AK voted out the Australian Survivor. Oh. Do you watch Australian Survivor? Do you watch Survivor, Liam?
I've never heard of it.
No?
No.
Oh,
Huh? No?
Was I supposed to for research? I'm not sure.
Well, don't you watch The Bachelor or something, Liam? Didn't you walk past The
No.
Bachelor and no?
No. You must be thinking of your other boyfriend.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Sue, you want to jump in here quickly, please, and save me?
Why? You watch Neighbours. I don't.
I don't watch Neighbours.
And that home and away shit.
I do not.
Oh, I was gonna. You seem to be the only one in this show who actually knows the name of all of these TV shows.
I'm reading what's coming up on the chat log here.
I didn't see any what Married at First Sight or whatever the fuck it is. What The Bachelor that you're putting up? No one asked about that.
that stuff pollutes our TV home and away and neighbours. Oh.
What, you right into it, mate, or what?
Is there?
There you go.
There you
No.
go.
Watch it with Riley.
Yeah.
I'm just.
No, Riley. So you're right into the home and the way and that, mate. It was pretty big in the UK, I hear. Bigger than what it is in Australia. Have you met Kylie Minogue yet?
Yeah. It is.
How was that for you? Was that awesome?
No, not personally. No.
Did she try and sweep you off your feet?
Huh? Have we? Is there a crossway conversation going on here? Sorry.
No, what?
We've got a crossway.
Oh, close the blinds on Brad's side. Oh, okay. Hey, Brad. Okay, had a boyfriend whose parents named him Alistair Crowley Lucifer Johansson. What? That's what happens when you have goth parents.
Oh,
I reckon goths are cool. Would you name your next child Alistair Crowley if it was a boy or girl?
Well, I am parching for strange names. I mean, my daughter's called Camaro, so who knows? Maybe.
Liam's real name is actually Liam.
Did you hear that?
Love and
Or
Light.
is there
Yeah, I was going to say, Brad, you're very forward-thinking parent naming your daughter Alistair.
Yeah, what's wrong with Alistair as a girl's name? What's wrong with that? Zombie Army. If I had a daughter, would it be wrong to call her Alistair? There you go. Which I'm too old to have a daughter. It turns out I shoot nothing anymore because I'm an old man. But we get to that That's for another time. I keep knocking my shit over. That's for the late night version of the Naked Zombie.
Yeah.
Well, I know of a lesbian that's named Riley.
He's not the one that's hiding under your desk, is he?
Yeah. Isn't that? No, he's on YouTube, I think.
Yes.
Yes, I know. I've seen him on your chat. Yeah, that's a girl with the glasses, isn't it?
Girl, that's it.
No.
That's what he calls
Girl with the
himself.
biggest.
Oh, it's a guy. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. He's got.
You couldn't tell.
He identifies as a girl because
bigger than his head.
Yeah.
I seriously didn't know that. I didn't realise. I thought it was a girl. It's a bloke.
And this is why Brad wears glasses.
But it sounds like I need thicker glasses. But
It is his prescription check.
We got to be on about.
oh, let's get off subject. How's my son doing? My son is doing a lot better. He's doing really well. So yes, so he's doing really, really well now. So Blake's he's just about all fully recovered. So thank you to everyone who's been asking about him. I think it's awesome. So Liam has a question for you.
Do I?
Think of one quick.
Do what?
He's run out of like witty banter about Neighbours and The Bachelor.
He's trying to think of
He's
another
got
show.
nothing. Yeah. He's so fuck. What else can I ask that's witty? I don't know. I don't have any questions. I was just sitting here laughing at Brad. It's easy.
All right, good stuff. So what we'll do is we're going to strip this over to the naked zombie now because really we're just having a big shits and giggles night tonight. Just so glad to have you
Don't
boys
you have
on.
footage to show?
Oh, I do. Yes, the footage of the footage.
Have a
I've
look
got
at
it
that
here.
and find out why Riley hasn't told you earlier.
Yeah, okay. We're going to show the footage of your door opening, Riley, or closing on you. Can we show that?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Of
so
course you can. Of course you can.
I'm just going to bring it up. So here's the. I'll just bring it up now. Where's web page? Right, here it is now. I'm going to replay it, and you guys can. Oh, hang on, just see for yourself. Here it is.
Yes.
It's 3 minutes in, I think, or 2 minutes 50 or something like that.
I've already downloaded and cut it up.
Has Sue done some special editing on this?
No. Just cut out the crap
okay.
where you're talking.
Keep watching. It opens up slightly.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
There it opens on its own.
I can't see this.
Oh, you will. We'll play it back.
Okay.
And now you come back into the room.
All of a sudden it closes.
Yeah, it closes properly. So, just out of curiosity, mate,
Which one is it?
what actually
Is that
happened?
the old house or
Yeah. It's actually
the old house?
the outer.
Oh,
What's
dinosaurs.
going on here?
Right. Basically, a video before that, I used some music or whatever, and YouTube blocked it all. So I just did a vlog where I was ranting about how, like, oh, for God's sakes, I'm not making any money because at the time my channel wasn't even monetized. Why is YouTube blocking my shit? So I had a rant, and wifey called me to get something or something along those lines. And I went downstairs and I thought nothing of it. Come back up, and that's it. I had no idea it had happened. And it was only when the comments started coming, I said, oh, you do realise your door was, slammed shut with a dinosaur going off at the same time? No. So I had a look for it. I was like, fucking hell. Wow. But,
So you
I
weren't
had
hiding
no
behind
idea
the
it
door?
happened. No, I found the door. No, not all. What do you think I am?
So what is
I don't know.
so basically, as you went out of the door, this is a curiosity. Look, Liam's thoughts as you closed it, which I can understand. I thought maybe the wind might have closed it. So tell us a breakdown on what actually happened. So we've got some sort of better. We weren't there. So what actually happened when that door shut on you like
I
that?
haven't really got. Boy, it didn't actually shut on me. That's the point. I was downstairs. My wife called me, so I went downstairs, and that's it. And I come back up after whatever it is she wanted, and carried on my video. I had no idea it had actually closed. If that makes sense. I didn't note that. I wasn't, I had no idea it had happened. So I got no idea what breakdown. There's possibly, I suppose it could be wind or something, but yeah, again, I don't recall any windows being open or anything like that. There could be a
Well, the clothes
rationalisation
would
for it,
have
but there's
been
nothing.
That
Yeah, I
dolphin,
suppose
that
there's wind.
dolphin, if there was enough wind to shut that door like that, that
Mm.
would have moved. So we're going to have to stick with
quite a
you
sort
hiding
of
behind
force-
the door.
Yeah.
He's probably doing something behind the door. Liam, because Suit sent me the video.
You got that.
Sorry, mate. Suit sent me the video.
You got that toy, don't.
Sent the suit to Liam. Liam, what's your thoughts, mate? What do you think? Because you had an interesting concept on it.
I didn't know about the dinosaur. Like, I thought maybe it was sort of a little kid out in the hallway that was and you were sort of talking back and forward. But if you when I first watched it, like the door opens halfway, and then all of a sudden it almost closes. And you can see where the mattress is, like the very foot of the mattress sort of kicks out in front of the door. And I thought maybe sort of when the door half opened, it was against that mattress and the mattress had sprung it sort of back shut. But there doesn't seem to be anything that looks like from the mattress that it pushes it shut. But what I did notice, and if you loop it over and over, sort of the exact moment that it goes shut, you actually see the door sort of open maybe like half inch or an inch. Like just in a split second, it opens a tiny bit before it goes shut. And I thought maybe, like if you've gone just out, because it's only just after you've gone out of the room, whether you've gone out and just as a second thought, no, I'll actually just reach back and I'll just pull that door shut while I go and take care of whatever I'm taking care of. It almost looks as that, that split second that it opens a little bit first, like you're putting your hand on the doorknob on the outside, which is... sort of accounts for that slight jar before it sort of pulls shut.
I don't think there's a door handle on it. If I remember rightly, the door handle would fall through because that house was falling apart. Even the door handles and things are breaking. But if you look at the door, don't quote me because I can't remember. But there's no door handle when we left the house, so I can't remember if that's the time when there was a door handle on it or not. So there's just a hole for you to put your finger in and pull the door shut, if that makes sense. So. But it was like over a year ago now. Yeah, but to my knowledge, I don't think I'd have pulled the door shut.
Well, because you one of those people who stood there. You would have had to stood there.
I was going to say, you're one of those people who steal door handles when you leave houses.
I
do. Now, what about vacuum?
Vacuum.
Yeah, vacuum could be a possibility, but where would that come? How would that? How was that?
5 seconds later.
Yeah, but what is the interesting part, I will say this. Okay, so we take the door closing now, the situation, as he's walking past, because you're going down the stairs, aren't you? Because it was a high set place, wasn't it, Riley? So as you go, so we take the door closing just from vacuum as you're walking down, your body pressure just closes. But what about the fact it actually opened itself up another inch? Literally within afterwards. That's, to me, that's probably more interesting than anything. Liam?
No, I'm just reading the comments. Lita said she's going to make her own piece of questionable equipment and she's going to tape an old Radio Shack FM radio to one of those long Hitachi vibrators and call it the Spirit Vibe. I like the way she thinks.
I love that idea. Patent it before Huff does, sweetie. That's my thing, bro.
Yeah. Love honey all the way. Like, there's got to be money in that, doesn't it?
God. Yes.
The Wonder Vibe.
The
Wonder Vibe.
And a funny, I haven't mentioned Pornhub once tonight. Anyway, so
Steve Huff will have you up on copyright on that one.
So Liam, when we're going back to the door, mate, it opened up a bit. What was your thought on that? Because you've got a pretty good idea about this shit. What do you think? Did it take a bit of time? We know there's probably a bit of movement in that, but it did open. That inch.
It opens
that good inch.
It opens like an inch, and that was like when I first looked at it, I thought, well, that would be if you put your hand out and grab the door handle, or like even if you've just got like a hole to put your finger in, like just touching the door to be able to pull it shut. That accounts for that momentary sort of glitch where it opens slightly
after that, Liam.
Pulls
after the door shuts.
After the door shuts,
comes back, it's shut for a little while. And then it opens an inch and stops and waits, and then he comes in. It's like,
fuck, I don't know. I didn't watch it that far.
You should, because you had it on loop.
I had the door shutting on loop.
Oh,
okay.
Well, we'll wait while you re-examine it.
Let's show.
See, I only got set. I got set this at dinner time before we went live.
So you had plenty of time.
You had plenty of time. Then that's what. Oh, you're copping it now. Yeah. How does it feel to be the bunt of the suits thing, man?
You're You are the first people to know. You are the first people to comment about it opening slightly. Nobody has commented before that it's opened slightly, if that makes sense. Like I said, when I did the video, I had no idea it had happened. It was only when people started commenting back, said, "Oh, you do realise this happened?" Oh, it did? Okay. But nobody has ever commented on it opening up an inch. Everyone's just gone on about how it's, gone shut. Like, oh, wow, very good. Yeah, great, But you are the first people to comment on it opening as well, which is, I'll have to rewatch it now to see where it does it.
See,
Well,
look,
bring it back
even the
up.
man
Yeah.
involved didn't even know. So you giving me shit.
No, I had no
over it?
idea. That's what I mean.
No.
It wasn't like I came to capture a door. It wasn't my intention to capture a door being shut, if that makes sense. I was doing a rant about YouTube's bloody fucking vlogging. Because I don't edit, and my wife called me halfway through the video. I'm like, oh, just stay there, firtless, do a thing, come back up. And I had no idea it had happened. It was only when it started coming back. Oh, you want to check out, 2 minutes 50 or 3 minutes in? And I was like, oh, bloody hell.
Oh, well, there you go.
But no one's ever commented on
I
it
thought it was an
opening, so
interesting bit of footage. We've shown it. We're going to get copyrighted on that too.
Yeah,
So let you know. Riley plans on copyrighting us for that bit of footage that we showed of his. Isn't that right, Liam?
Yeah, it'll be like, God damn you, naked zombie, stealing my shit.
Bastards. Anyway, so what's happened here? Everything's just gone weird. What the hell?
Have you lost me?
No, you're back.
Still
I
there?
don't know.
Everything just went.
Yeah,
Everything just went weirdo. Also, now it's time, boys and girls, that you get to ask Suit and Riley and myself and Lim your questions. It is questions time now. Are you ready for the questions, boys? Just as probably I saw a message before that, Suit, your voice gives a certain young lady's tears orgasms.
Oh.
There you go.
Tears
That's
orgasms.
yeah. So I thought I'd share that with you because you haven't seen that. Tony Ross, it isn't often Liam give you an opening to give him shit. No, it's never. I never get an opening. I'm always the one commenting.
Now we know why Brad rings me so often.
Yeah, to have.
I think Liam's.
I cry on your shoulder
I think
occasionally.
Liam's.
Lim.
Is Liam frozen?
Yeah, Liam's gone, I think. Yeah, that's probably what that weird stuff was then.
Liam's run away.
I've run away. I'm
Oh
here.
yeah, oh you froze. It's like you're just sitting
He's frozen.
there. You're frozen. What are you frozen for?
Sleeping.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. It's Skype. You'll come back in a minute. Always does.
Yeah. Oh, Liam. Why can't I hear you anymore as you're turning the volume down? Now you're freezing my video. Fuck, I don't know how this game works. We've been playing this game for years.
Haven't we? What? We've been playing this game for years. Anyway, we got questions. Okay. Ginger Wine asks, Order, this is for you, Order. Where is the most haunted place you have been to?
Probably Ramway Hill and Bodmin Jail. Jail, actually, thinking about it. But Ramway Hill was the nearest one to me. But Bodmin Jail and my own house, actually. All my experiences come from my own house, the first property. Like I said, I even managed to photograph whatever it is that resided at our house. If you've seen the picture, I've used it as my avatar. So yeah, that's pretty mad. But yeah, that's about it really. I haven't really actually been to that many places. I wasn't actually into the paranormal at first. I was a complete skeptic, didn't believe in any of it. It was only when I met my wife and she said to me, "Oh, just to let you know, I have something that resides here," and I actually laughed at her. And the very first night I stayed there, I was woken up to what can only be described as what sounds like World War I or World War II music, possibly the jitterbug, but don't quote me on that. But I'll know it if I ever hear it again. And I thought it was some sort of fancy alarm clock she had because it was pretty damn loud. And she said, no alarm clocks. You're going to experience quite a lot of weird shit here. And so I did. But this was sort of before the days of YouTube and things like that. And I had no interest of being on YouTube, or that's why I'm not on Facebook or Twitter or anything. I don't do social media. It was actually Mr. Huff who made me to do a one video time rant. I did a rant at him because he was misrepresenting everything. And people like myself and my wife have had these experiences. And I wasn't going to do YouTube, but people said, "Oh, you're really funny," or whatever, carry on, tell us more. And, I just carried on from there. But that wasn't the question, was it? But there you go, I've answered as much as I can.
That's right. Well, I need to try and get Liam on the phone because he's not coming through.
I'm still here.
Oh, you said your
He's still
video's
there.
gone. Your
I'm
video-
still here. I don't know.
It's your bloody. I thought you disappeared.
video-
You're so quiet for a change. You're like a
Can't
little.
stop the fun.
No,
You're like a little
I'm here.
mouse. Like a little mouse. Like a little,
Like a little mouse.
Like a
I
little-
was listening to Riley's amazing story about Bodmin Jail. I'd
there you're
love to
back.
go there
Yeah, you're
and
back.
visit one day.
So I thought you dropped
Oh,
totally
fine.
out. That's
It's
Tom and
frozen
Joe.
again.
right. He's cranky
Yeah,
tonight, isn't he? Have you had a cookie
Tom
yet?
and Joe with,
What?
You're cranky tonight. Have you had a cookie?
I'm
Yeah.
not cranky.
I love you, Liam. You know that. You're my sugar boo.
Shut my bloody audio down. Shut my video down. Oh God.
Oh, I'd never do that to you, Liam. There's too much.
What,
too
today?
Much, too much
This hour?
Too much bromance going on there, brother. You know that. Come on.
what's that?
This is me. This is the Brad. Come
What's that? We're
on.
losing you.
I'm still here.
He's still there. Okay, we got another question. Question is, does the picture match? Okay, Sue, this is for you. Does the question is, does the picture match the voice? So, as in, you know,
Does
your
the
avatar.
picture.
You know your avatar, right? Your avatar, the man with a very thick square jaw, that the animated one you do. He wants to know, is that
Picture that I've got up here, the logo.
no, not the logo.
How can the logo match a voice?
No, your avatar, your proper avatar of your man thing.
Mm,
Man.
the cartoon.
Does it look like you in real life, or is that just something that you've put together? Is there any sort of similarities that we could work off? Are you
There are
really? Are you
similarities.
really?
That's what I want to know.
Are
Two
you,
arms, two legs, a head.
or are you really a little person just with like really big testicles, and that's what, like 4 foot
Oh,
something?
I'm about 6'4".
6'4"? My God, you're a monster.
Giant.
I'm 6'2". That means
That's
I get to
right.
I can look up to you now.
You can be Brad's daddy now.
Yeah, you can be my you can be my daddy.
Brad can be the mummy.
Yeah, usually I'm the daddy.
Grow your hair a
Liam's
bit
the
more,
mummy.
Brad.
Good stuff, wankers. Okay, question is, when order goes out, the dinosaur goes quiet when you hear a clunk. Now, we notice, this is a good question, this is actually from Marie. She asked, when you leave the room, your dinosaur goes quiet, right? It doesn't tend to do much at all, but it seems to get very active when you come back in. Is there some sort of like a sensor in the front of it that kicks it off or anything like that, or is it just solely a toy, so to speak?
This thing actually, I think it's gone off a couple of times. There's no a child's toy. There's no sensor on it. To make it go off, you physically have to press the buttons. There's no other way of doing it. But yeah, it's weird. I mean, at first it was thought just to be a faulty toy. But long story short, I discovered that magnitude mode thing with the SB7 with this. I can't be asked to go into it, but cut a long story short, yeah, you can't set it off. There's no sensors on it. You have to physically press a button to set it off. And yeah, it does seem to go off at, say, times when it should go off. Not just randomly. Sometimes it goes off randomly, But Mrs. Mags is better. She can get it to sing and dance almost. She'll say, okay, press it twice, and it'll go off twice. And she'll play like weird little games with it sometimes, She's better at
Is
getting
it
it to
supposed
do
to go
things
off
than I am,
randomly?
But yeah, it is a weird one. No, it's not. It's not meant to go off at all. It's a child's toy. You're meant to press A, B, C, D, press the top, and it will sing you A, B, C, D, It's just a kid's toy. I mean, many people started buying these after watching my video open. Now do the same, and well, it didn't. I think one person did once or twice, but not generally. Others people don't do that. But like I say, it was deemed a faulty toy at first. It was only after many a
haven't
time,
modified
or actually maybe something sort of interacting.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
can
no, no.
absolutely vouch for that because I've had one for probably 2 or 3 years. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to go and dig for it in one of the toy boxes. But my son, we got one of those for him probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, there's no sensor. There's nothing that picks up movement or changes of light in the bedroom that sets it off. You physically, quite literally physically, have to press the buttons. to make it go through its sequence. So there's something that you need to give it input first.
Yeah, so I have to cut in there. Sorry, Marie wrote in and she says, no, after he left the room, the dinosaur is going off. Then it stops. You then hear a clunk. So whether or not, but when you press just when you press the buttons on the dinosaur, does it do a clunky noise? Or is it very quiet? Or clunk's probably coming from somewhere in the room. Well, there you go. Interesting. And it's from Leapfrog.
Radio. I've done radio before. Used to be a DJ too.
Yeah, I'm reading some of the comments. Oh, that's so hot, Suit, and all the rest of it. My God, it's just like a pickup show tonight for Suit.
Back to back, track to track.
Suits, yes, ladies. Suit is. Yo, you can tell them if you're single or married. Suit, that's your choice. I know the real answer.
Yeah, well, it tells you all the secrets.
I get all the secrets because I'm his bitch. Anyway, so question is. Okay, Matt Graves said the Suit, the voice who just does that. Oh my God, you know what Scotty Fox wrote? Does Suit use rib for her comfort? Oh my God, Scotty.
I don't know. Does he, Brad?
I don't know, Liam.
You tell me, Brad.
I don't know. I don't know all the secrets. Put it that way. Okay, does Suit believe in the paranormal yet? And have you ever experienced anything odd in the paranormal sense? That's one Dark Wave Paranormal. This is for you, Suit. This is a question.
As I said, I'm open to it. I'm not someone that says no, it doesn't happen or couldn't happen. I'm open to it. I just haven't experienced anything to prove it. It's just like I haven't seen Jesus.
See, okay. See, so Mary's getting mad with me now because she keeps yelling in capitals at me. Because I'm trying to decipher what
you hear the clunk.
No, you hear a clunk noise in the room. Do you hear a clunk noise in the room?
Pleasure.
Oh my God! Listen, yeah, it's very hard to interpret. So sorry, guys. You have to excuse me. I don't interpret every question correctly, so I do apologise. Let's have a look here. They have a rubber buttons inside the connected rubber pads. Just connects a couple of things. Thank you. Morning, everyone. Debunking Huff Paranormal has joined us. One of your mates. Party. Riley.
Yeah. Got him.
Just as a game. Okay, let's go. Question. Liam, can spirits manipulate pacemakers like they do lights? There you go, buddy. There's a technical one for you.
I can't see any reason why if you hold the belief that they can manipulate electrical equipment. That being said, when it comes to, I guess, sort of like, now this is going right out here. This is very experimental paranormal, isn't it? But the belief that ghosts can create or manipulate electromagnetic fields. There are some kind of magnetic fields that can disrupt or cock up a pacemaker. That being said, they've got to be fairly strong magnetic fields as well. I know that I've done a lot of work in a previous lifetime looking at pacemakers and the effect that magnets, especially something the size of like a fridge magnet, like a fairly strong fridge magnet would have, and there was no real interaction there. So it would have to be a fairly strong magnetic field. That being said, despite, I'm getting a ping on my K2 meter at like 30 plus EMFs, honestly, like for an electromagnetic field to disrupt a pacemaker, it would need to be at a level that was, probably going to be fairly detrimental to human life, let alone a pacemaker itself. But again, if you sign into that belief that, ghosts can affect torches, and God knows we had some of that on the Wave Vapors second most recent episode, where they relied almost wholly on a fucking torch turning itself on and off, because like God knows, like that's bang up evidence of ghosts. We haven't seen that done a million times.
So many times.
Look, I'll just screw the back off this torch a little. It's flickering on and off with every question that I ask. Go the fuck away.
That's what shits me off about those shows, Liam. Like, you'd think they'd do their research and see what has been debunked. We'll use the torch again. Fuckheads.
Yeah, because you honestly know that you're going to get a reaction from the torch, flickering on and off, regardless of what bullshit questions you ask. But I mean, if you subscribe to that they can affect, electrical equipment, why couldn't they affect a pacemaker? I guess.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, it just depends on what camp you sit in.
Okay, let's take this to another level. What if we're talking about actual possession? Right, say if someone with a pacemaker gets possessed. So if we're talking about a basic electronic magnetic field a spirit puts out, what if someone goes for possessions with a pacemaker or some sort of thing hooked up in their shoulder that works everything electronically? Wouldn't that also be more detrimental to that if they can manipulate that side of it?
Yeah, I mean,
pacemaker up, the host would die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, the companies that make pacemakers and surgical departments in hospitals are generally incredibly thorough when it comes to patients who have been hooked with pacemakers. And this isn't making a general observation about the paranormal field. So don't quote me on this, but I would tend to think that if there was a risk of patients fitted with pacemakers having a detrimental or catastrophic shutdown of their pacemakers if they came in contact with ghosts, I would assume that we would be seeing a disclaimer that patients would sign at the hospital after they got fitted with a pacemaker: do not go on any ghost tours from this point onwards, and you don't see it. So
no, that's fine. Just don't walk up to them with an earth magnet.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, like I've heard of people having, cardiac issue, and they were very sick to begin with, having cardiac issue, on the rare occasion on a ghost tour or something that gave them a big fright, and, that's to be expected. But I mean, honestly, I'm assuming that there'd be a shit ton of people with pacemakers going to, to ghost tours, going to places that are renowned, for being absolutely haunted. And I'm honestly not seeing, a front page headline on my newspaper every week going, 400 more people fucking dropped dead on ghost tours, fitted with pacemakers. So I'm assuming that we can call that one pretty much safe.
Pretty safe. Just like I said, just don't go up to them with a earth magnet or something. Yeah.
Or a cattle prod.
Or a cattle prod will probably do it. It makes you
cattle
think.
Prod bad.
Yeah, or one of those tasers. Wouldn't that suck?
Well, as you go to the scrapyard, a scrap that picks up, magnetic cars, the scrapyard, the magnets that lift up cars, you know what I'm on about?
So you're expecting someone to be hanging from their chest from one of those big magnets?
You know what I'm on about?
That'd be interesting sight. Get me down!
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Now I've got sort of visions of people just sort of taking their afternoon daily stroll through the car yard, and someone turns the big, car crane magnet off, and the pacemaker being torn out of their chest, whipped across the scrapyard. But
I mean, think about it. They've got to get through the rib cage first. I mean, that might slow it down a bit. No, it won't. Anyway, got a couple of questions. This is from Diana. She sent us this video, and I did watch this. You guys have seen this as well. Did you watch the video I sent earlier this week about the woman in bed in US? Is it real? The woman laying in bed and the sheets get dragged off her? You guys have seen that, haven't you? It's been all around the internet.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, I saw it.
I've seen
I think,
but not that video.
I think Brad's watched a few videos of women laying in bed the last week or so, as he does every week.
Every night. Get it right. Come on. Yes.
I think you'll need to be more specific about which video.
Which video, yes.
Of women laying in bed.
Okay, no, basically, my viewpoint is I saw it. It's basically this woman who claims to have some sort of paranormal in the house. She's laying in bed. She gets a night vision camera on her sleeping. Then you see the sheets literally just get yanked off her. She doesn't move at all, which is unusual because if I know if I get, if my wife pulls the sheets off me or something like that, I know it just straight away, and I'm a heavy sleeper. I think it's a bit of bullshit, to be honest with you. I think it's just really well staged.
That's the first thing that strikes you as unusual.
What?
The first thing that strikes me as unusual is that they've got a fucking camera filming.
Yeah,
but people do.
To say,
no.
Who the fuck films their girlfriend or their wife, unless you're a perverted sicko. That seems like a pretty good fucking setup. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm a paranormal investigator.
No, she did it herself.
I'm just gonna
She filmed
fit this
herself.
night vision camera
Hey,
in the
I
corner of
got
your
sent the video. You got sent the video, Liam. You were meant to watch it as well. It went
I
out
didn't
normal.
get sent
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
did too. Got sent in our messages. Get on the Facebook occasionally and have a look at our messages we get sent. Right? It got sent via that.
He was
What
busy
it is?
eating.
No, what it is? What it is? What it is?
Isn't
It's it's just. I think it's fake. I think a lot of that. Sorry, Riley, what'd you say, mate?
That is half. That is half a problem, though, isn't it? Because you can't predict when or where this sort of stuff is going to happen. Like, take my door, for example. It was fluke, but I caught it. I had no idea it was going to happen. It just so happened I was doing a vlog at that time, and there it is. It's caught on camera.
Yeah.
Unless you set up a camera that's like 24/7 in your house. But yeah, I mean, you expecting it to happen, so you're going to set up your camera. She must have had many experiences before then to think, oh, actually, maybe I should start filming myself asleep because all this weird stuff happens. Otherwise,
That's exactly
it
what I'm
looks a bit
thinking.
sus, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But that is half the battle.
I mean,
Although,
I think
mind
it's
you-
a lot of shit. I think it's
You
crap.
can't.
It has to be.
Mind
crap.
you, there's probably a shitload of paranormal investigators out there right now trying to convince their girlfriends that, oh, this shit does happen. So
Pocket
because
moving is more real than
because we don't know when it might, I'm just gonna have to fit this like 24/7 like CCTV night vision camera in your bedroom, and I'll just watch you sleep every night, just to be on the safe side.
We got a few questions coming through, or through statements. Mark writes in, my mother-in-law has a pacemaker. I think it's time I get out the Ouija board. Point. Theo, our mate Theo writes in, apart from Huff, can you name and shame some other fake paranormal YouTubers? Yes, I can. I will. Anyone?
Yep, order of magnitude. That's
yes,
one.
Yes, bad. Spit on him.
He does this.
He's
Syrup
shit.
is crap.
No. What it is, okay, Sue, you would know this because you sort of follow the YouTube drama a lot. You notice that a lot of the
Some of it.
yeah, well, you know, some of the bigger YouTubers and like you probably all know about this. Some of the bigger like the younger YouTubers, like the creme of the creme, like the Logan Pauls and all the rest of it, are actually started dabbling in.
Who the fuck follows them? Oh, Brad,
no,
of
no.
course.
No, I watch Drama Alert. Anyway, so
Of course you do, you fucking
Oh,
it's a lovely night. And
stop
okay.
it, you fuck, he's gonna have a cry.
I'm not going to have a cry. I'm just saying. Okay, you take this big. Now they're dabbling in paranormal. They're going doing investigations. They're messing around with the Ouija board. Yeah, these are like the rich and young famous YouTubers out there. They have millions of fans and subscribers, so they get into the paranormal scene. They're all fake. They're all bullshitting their 13-year-old girly fan bases. Would you agree, or do you think what they're doing is legit?
Yes, I agree, Brad. You are a team
Lance
winner.
Stewart.
A Jake Paula.
Dab.
She even knows how to fucking dab.
Oh, dear.
I'm just curious about what these kids do. Oh my god.
Of course you are.
You just want the fucking flashy threads and the fancy hairdos that they have.
Oh, get stuffed. I just want that Lamborghini.
And one day I'll have like one of those like Vanilla Ice like standouty fringe gels thing going on. Hey Brad.
Brad watches Jake Paul.
Dude,
You're
no.
not free when,
Drama alert.
Anything with paranormal in it, I watch it on YouTube, and they produced a couple of
Tony,
videos. They did a
He
series.
did. He just dabbed.
Oh yeah, but that. Oh my god. Oh look,
Yeah, you
the rest of it's
Cut
falling out
that
now.
and put it to music.
Not worrying, I'm glad to stop
Go,
you.
Sue, go.
You're gonna do that, aren't you? You're gonna take.
You know
that-
what you need to do, Sue.
Oh fuck! Here we go. You're gonna.
What was their favourite song? What song do they do? Brad would know.
I don't.
Yeah, he
know.
would.
I'm not. Oh fuck.
He sings along to the rolling credits at the end.
Oh
He knows the theme song.
god.
Brad
Rick,
was
sing
a
it.
believer before them.
Oh, you guys are being complete assholes. But anyway,
Just start
next.
worrying when Brad's fast forward to that.
Yeah, you're going to fast forward me doing that or frigging the music, no doubt. Yeah, good on you.
I always like the
Hang on, let me ask you some questions. Your coach go through. Okay,
Brilliant. Always
okay.
nice to decide.
Kaz writes in. What are your thoughts on deathbed visions, guys?
It's every day, bro.
Was that in response to the question, or was that just a misplaced one?
No, that was a question. What do you guys think of deathbed
No,
visions?
I'm talking about.
Oh,
about
fuck the
Suit's
dab
response
shit
there.
suit. No, just forget about suit at this stage. He's just got his little cogs in his head turning over. Going, how can I embarrass the shit out of Brad again? Let's see what we can do. Anyway, so question: deathbed visions, guys.
What are those?
What are those? Can you tell? Oh fuck! Oh fuck this shit! Fuck.
He'll be back. Give him a minute. You go into the corner and look here. Look, see, he can't help himself.
Happy place, Ussa, happy place, Ussa. It's my fault. I invited you all on tonight. Okay, deathbed visions.
House.
Oh, get to the suit. Shut the fuck up. Deathbed visions. What are your thoughts?
I was going to say, I like Suit. Can we have him on more often?
You can have him whenever you want, Liam. You know that. I like
Awesome.
the guy too. And Order. We should just do this every week. Every week we just do this. Stop doing the naked zombie anymore. Let's just call it the naked zombie shit fight on Brad episode.
No, we'll just have a new series. Brad the Dab.
Brad the
Crazy shit Grandpa says. And then Brad can we just hammer him.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Oh, it hurts. Right. Order can't help himself. He's sitting there friggin' wetting himself with Okay, let's pick on something. Okay.
Dabbing with Grandpa.
Oh god. Okay. Deathbed visions we're not going to worry about. Obviously we're not going to answer that question. Sorry, Zombie Army. Now they're talking about Dab. Brad is super cool dad. Dab. Oh my god. See what you guys have started. We're all talking about it in the chat now. I could dab. Don't ever dab ever again. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Question.
Dabbing with Uncle Fester.
I don't know if I can do this anymore tonight. Seriously, I'm trying to. Well, we got the Zombie Army on, and they're all friggin' keen to learn, to become learned. Hello, something's going on. He's disappeared. He's throwing a hissy fit.
Oh, Liam.
You still there?
Dabbing.
Oh no, he's off dabbing somewhere. Oh shit! Did Brad just dab? Yes, I dabbed. I was using it as a reference. I didn't actually. It doesn't matter. Can demon scratches be swabbed for DNA or bacteria? Order.
Oh, that's a good question. That is a really good question. I don't know. I've suffered from demon scratches. I've had several scratches where they're in threes or they're in almost what looks like Chinese symbols.
Yeah.
But if I knew that, I didn't really
Oriental
think
demon.
of that. But that's a very good idea. If someone ever comes across scratches, you could, maybe you should DNA them or whatever. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, Liam, you're there, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I dropped
Petra
out for a
yeah,
minute.
that's
I don't know
right.
what happened then.
That's right.
You dabbed out.
You dabbed out, mate. So
Yeah, Brad just hit the disconnect button.
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
You
you
dabbed out.
did.
You dabbed out yourself. You were dabbing.
You do look like Uncle Fester, actually.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was thinking that after you said that yesterday, that you could actually just put a trench coat on and come like that for Halloween, because you would
Bring a
look
light globe.
a lot like Uncle Fester or a pedophile. I don't know, either way.
Oh, dude! Oh! Now you're saying I look like
I'd
a creepy...
probably prefer to go with Uncle Fester.
Now you're
Uncle
saying
Fester's better.
I
Yeah.
look like after...
It's a bit more Halloweeny, isn't it? Order.
So
We've lost order.
after you're saying after all the years of friendship, you're telling me now that I look like a pedo. Fucking wonderful.
I said if you put a
Creepy
trench
Uncle
coat
Brad.
on.
That's it.
Come on, I prefaced it Not immediately like one. Like you would need to wear something like a trench coat.
You'd have to work into it.
Yeah. It would be hard though.
Oh God. Good thing I got a sense of humour.
Uncle
eh?
Chester.
We're seriously.
See that Uncle Chester will work because that's a half, isn't it? Like you're just hedging your bets. It's the best of both worlds.
I hate
Scary
you
on
all.
both levels.
I hate you all. You all bastards.
Dabbing
Yeah.
with Uncle Chester. in his new Team 11 house.
Oh my God! I'm losing my shit.
You can see this is totally scripted.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
Oh my God! Oh,
Brad's
I got
going red.
something for Brad to work towards. Oh, I'm going bright red. Oh, that's loud. I've missed about 20 questions. I'll try and get the last one in order.
I'll scroll
you
up
want me-
and read them.
No.
Do you want me to read? I'll read one.
You read.
I'll save.
You save me
I'll
because every
throw
time
you a lifeline.
throw
Okay,
us a
so-
bone here, please.
This one's to order. It says, tell us about the new house and what activity you have gone on. Oh, that has gone on, and what you think you have lurking around there.
Brad wet himself.
Uncle Chester.
to be honest,
Please answer the question.
Oh, shit, hang
Answer
on,
the question
hang
or save us all. Save me from tonight.
you know, this stuff comes to my live streams as well, and upsets the whole chat with his stuff. Honestly, when it comes to my live streams, the house, right? Yeah, too early to tell. I got no idea if anything is even here or not. What I can tell you is that 2 events have happened so far. One could be debunked as kids putting slugs through my letterbox, and the other one is not debunked, which is where the door handle rattled on my stepson's door. But it's far too early to say. But other than that, nothing else has happened here yet.
Oh, that's good to know. Can you scroll up a bit, Liam, and read the other questions that I couldn't get through?
Uncle Chester.
Oh, fuck.
Dabbing in Korea.
I don't know. What's it worth to be
Oh.
reading some more questions,
Oh, just
or just letting Super
give me just throw me a bone, please. I'm competent left, right. And that's okay. Hey, this is normal. But this is normal. Shit.
Oh, we've
my
got
God.
we've got Uncle Chester
Oh.
live from Korea.
Oh.
We've got some Vietnam stuff to Tony's throwing in.
Yeah, get tucked, Tony.
Good on you, Tony.
Scroll up a bit. No,
Well, that'd be an Asian dab. Just a small dab.
just like a little.
Oh God. No, funnily enough, I'm still scrolling, but all I can see is people giving you shit.
Yeah, I've been thrown under the bus.
So
Like,
no
like
question. It's
Angela
just
said.
Brad shit.
Yeah,
No questions. Pick on Brett. Oh,
I'm still looking for the next
roasted
question.
Brett. No, be there. Yeah, I'm getting roasted, really, truly. Hey, roasting the bread.
Someone needs to
What?
get this stream, cut Brad out, and put him to that music video of Team 10.
Oh, you can imagine
Make a
that.
meme of it.
Let's not. Should we? Okay, question for you, Scotty, from Scotty. Riley, should Riley be investigating at home with kids in the house? There you go. You can't do it without kids in the house. You're looking after your little one, aren't you?
Good question. Well,
Mm.
what I have to say to that, we had activity before started investigating, if that makes sense. Whether I communicate or try and talk to these things is irrelevant. They're still here, or at least in the old house they were. So, if anything, we had one nasty incident that happened once. Not my firtless, not that nasty incident was. It was almost life-threatening. I'd rather have communication where I can have a word of warning of shit to go down, if you like, than not have a word of warning. So that's what I have to say about it. These things were here in the old house, at least. I don't know about this house. Were here well before, I started investigating them and talking back to them, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah, no, very, very good. I mean, that's just the way it is. You have to do it the way you do it, mate, because you don't have any other option at this stage. You're trying to find answers, aren't you?
Question for order.
All right, good.
Nothing about dabbing.
You got nothing. You got nothing. Oh, God. All right. I think I'm dying.
Talking and being open on the spirit box to the spirits and stuff, and you are trying to get them to talk back. Do you believe that you are opening doorways or possibly could open doorways?
Good question. I have no idea. All I know is that, certain things are. I really don't know. I mean, I don't think any of us are ever going to know until, well, even then, when you pass on, you're going to know. You probably know what's relevant to you, if there is such thing as afterlife. Who knows, even if I'm talking with dead people or something that is never even here,
or just a radio
in a
station.
physical sense, in this plane of existence anyway. So,
But
just
you
a radio station,
are wanting to talk to
one that
spirits,
says cunt
correct?
and demon and devil.
You are wanting to speak to spirits, demons.
Yeah,
you
ideally.
invite them all. You say, I don't care what you are, bad or good. Come over, talk to me.
Yeah.
So,
Anything.
if you believe that could open
so I
a
can prove the
doorway
existence,
into your
because of all
house, is that a good idea? Is it a good idea to open a doorway in your house with your little ones there?
Well, probably not in that respect, but things were here before then, if that makes sense. That's what got me talking, because things were happening before. If things didn't happen, I wouldn't be investigating. If that makes sense. Assuming it even does open a doorway.
Do you think demons can dab?
Oh my God, that hurt. Okay.
And if so, I want footage.
No, okay. Flickering light. It's just my fan. Just my fan spinning over. That's what the flickering is. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Let me just check my pulse to see if I'm still.
His pacemaker.
I don't think I've laughed that hard.
I'm going to laugh so hard his fake teeth are going to fly out.
I wish I had fake teeth. God, I've got a few gaps that I need filled. Demon dabbers, there you go. So you can do up a new thing called demon dabbers. Darla, drunk Brad is a fun Brad. And I'm not drunk. Wow.
Wait until he is drunk.
Oh, it's different.
He double dabs.
I double dab. Double dip too.
Double dab.
I know, seriously, they can dab. There you go. I think we've come up towards the end of tonight's show, boys and girls, because seriously, I'm about to fall off my chair.
Then we need to keep going.
Hey, what?
Then we need to keep going.
You need to.
We've only just scratched the surface.
Oh, good. All right, go for it, guys. Just go your hardest. Just all right. Go your hardest. Go to town. Go.
Waiting for questions.
Oh my God. Got sniffles. Get drunk. Actually, I think there's a couple of questions up further here. How about another drunk show, Brad? Drunk show. I did it. We both done a drunk show, haven't we, Liam?
I think you were particularly more drunk on your drunk show than I was on mine, but
yeah, I was pretty drunk.
Your drunk show was pretty loose.
I was anybody's that night. I could have even been Suits. So I was well and truly past the point of no return from that episode. You know how much shit I got in over that? You remember the amount of friggin' hate I got? I remember that. The amount of shit I got because I got drunk on a live stream talking about the paranormal. And some people got really friggin' dirty about it because how dare I? How dare I have fun?
What?
Look, about 12 months ago, about 6 months ago.
Oh dear, triggered.
Yeah, well, it was 6 months ago. I got absolutely snotted doing a live stream because it was our live stream and I didn't give a shit. And yeah, can I have a wave, please? Okay, Zara wants a wave. You ready? So, what sort of wave do you want? That wave, or do you want that wave? Either one, you can have them both. There you go. Was there a Hellfire Club in Australia? What's a Hellfire Club in Australia here, Liam?
Fab.
Not a Hellfire Club as in sort of what we've come to sort of understand the Hellfire Club in sort of the British Isles. There's probably a few various sort of clubs that would come close, if not probably, worse in a lot of ways than the Hellfire Club, but not the Hellfire Club, no.
Well, there you go. Okay, we got to hello, Brad. F those haters. Thank you. Darko, question for you, Order. Oh, question for Suit first. Suits, what's your favourite topic to talk about on vids? And don't say me.
One of those weird, wacky wankers out there that believe they are a unicorn. And just look at them and go, what the fuck? Take the piss out of them. But then on the side note, you think these people are legit. They do believe that, and this is what they're teaching our younger generation. And it scares the fuck out of me.
There you go. Unicorns are bad. Just remember that, boys and girls. So forget about watching any more of that.
54,000 different genders out there, Brad.
Yes, there is. I thought there was 74.
Dabbing
72.
is one of them.
Dabbing is one. Okay, let's next question. Order. Moving along. Order. Do you plan to be heading out on any investigations anytime soon? And if you are, my section is you're going back out with Mark at Paranormal X.
No, it's unlikely relations will continue with Mark from Paranormal X. I'm literally just about to denounce him, actually, as what once was a comprehensive channel has now sort of changed. He's starting to say that Slender Man exists, which is a complete fictional thing.
No,
and also as well, Huff needs he wants to help Huff. Yeah, he wants to help Huff and go to America and help him with his demons and stuff like that. I mean, look, it's a shame. There's a really comprehensive channel, and I know, like, you want to be sensational and get as much subs and views, but I can't really recommend that anymore, unfortunately, because of that. Nothing to do with sensationalism. That's a choice, sensationalism. I'm not really a fan of sensationalism, but it's still a choice. Doesn't mean to say you're not real just because you're sensationalism. But when you're starting talking about Slender Man and helping Huff with his demons and going to America, I can't take that seriously no more. So, but yeah, as far as investigations go, soon I'm going back up to Roundway Hill, but I'm hoping to with my wife. I cannot go over on my own for this for one reason only. It's pitch black there, and if I fall and break my leg, who's going to come and get me? But so yeah, what do they call it? Roundway Hill is what I'm planning to do next. But unfortunately, relations between Paranormal X and myself, and certainly proven, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Riley.
Yeah, what?
What does Huff have to do to win your love?
Yes, what he has to do to deepen your love, to deepen
Just be real.
He's being real.
Okay, here's a question for you. Okay, question for you, for all you guys. Do you think that Paranormal X are trying to be the next Huff? Do you think they're trying
Huff Jr.
Huff Jr., Huff number 2? Do you think they're going down that road because they saw the success in the way Huff was doing things? Do you think that's what they're doing now by saying that Slender Man is real, by all this other crap they're going on with at the moment, really dramatising everything they do from being a very respectable channel, which I really enjoyed the early days.
Anything for views.
Yeah, well, anything for views. Is that, you think, guys, you think that's what's happening? They think they're trying to fill that hole?
Honestly, I think Nick Groff's trying to be Huff Jr. I mean, fuck, look at the guy. He looks, even physically like Huff Jr. As far as Paranormal X is concerned, I think that they did a video that cracked some, decent views, and they went, fuck, this stuff's actually okay. Who wants to watch me get fucked by a succubus? Up next. I'm going to, fucking bring up some demons by burning a chair, like watch my sacrifice. I think not so much Huff. I think they just came up with, obviously, the tagline that, on one video that absolutely clenched it. They got a shitload of views and went, holy shit, like there's actually some fucking views and some money to be made in this. Unfortunately, the last God knows how many videos over the last fair few weeks. Each video is more and more and more sensational and shocking and confrontational and in your faces, than the last one. But, up until 6-8 weeks ago, honestly, like, we weren't seeing it. Now it's like every video is something that's, really salacious and in your face and confrontational. And I think it's just purely anything for views, like Sue said.
So do you want to throw up Undoom's link to his YouTube channel, mate, if you could? Because someone's just asked about Undoom. I loved Undoom.
Yeah, okay, I'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good guy and he really knows his stuff as well. I mean, I've never spoken to him, but he's a really good YouTuber.
He's a nice guy.
Hey?
He's a nice guy to chat to.
Yeah. I mean, what I've seen is he's very, very intelligent man.
Brad.
So, yes.
Would you join Team 10 Paranormal?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'll see if I can get that happening. I'll
Please
reach out.
do, because, I've got that dabbing down pack now. Old man dabbing, we call it. Stuff the young generation. It's old bald men who dab are cooler. That's what I've been told by myself. I think...
Is old man dabbing, like, does that go to, like, sort of the ballroom, sort of big band?
No. It's more like...
Come on, show us how it's done.
Okay, ready for this? Okay, no, you ready? Ready? This is old man dabbing. First, you got to get the rocking chair thing happening. You got to rock on the chair, because that's what old men do. They rock on their chair because we're trying to not sit on our nuts because our ball sacks are staying so low. You're trying to move them around like this, and then you're going, ow, it hurts, ow, my nuts. That's old man dabbing. Did you like that?
I was going to say, given how low your nuts swing, I'd be a bit concerned about rocking on that rocking chair in case you went over the top of one of them.
They're pretty impressive. Yours will drop too one day, Liam. Don't worry about that.
You need to keep it like right up aligned in between the rockers, hey? And don't get them underneath.
Don't worry, mate. When you hit 40, you'll know all about it. You'll be swinging from chandeliers from your nut sacks. That's how long they'll stretch. All right, so we've got here some more questions coming through. So go and check out. I like the other things. Yes, Mini Half Me. Yeah, look, I must say, look, I'm disappointed, Riley, in the whole thing when it comes to Mark Paranormal X. Yeah. Maybe we should change the titles of our videos, like ours says tonight, Suit Yourself Automatic, the Zombie Lads, a 4-way special. It's not like super duper devil mayhem dabbing monsters entice pornography.
All right. What you've got to write.
Hey?
You've got to write Zozo Demon Board gone wrong on tape. That's the magic words.
Is that what it is?
Zozo Demon Board gone wrong on tape.
So,
even though you don't use tape. That's the magic words, and bosh, you'll have 200,000 views.
Is that how it works? Liam, we've been doing it wrong. We keep saying we're doing it wrong.
I was going to say, look, I've got a tape there. If I misspelled Zozo and just sticky taped it on it, that would be Zozo gone wrong on tape. Yeah, so absolutely. There we go. Look at that. We can put it in the title right now. I've solved our problems.
I wonder how that will go. Well, yeah, we'll probably get more views. We'll get a little
more
likes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I should.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, what?
No, I was just going to say, guys, if you're watching The Naked Zombie for the first time, don't forget to sub to us, but please sub to Order of Magnitude. Not that he needs it because he's kicking our ass severely. And also to Suit Yourself. Come on, 31,000 views. It doesn't really need any more. But go ahead and sub to these guys because what they do, they deserve every bit of it. We're just stoked to have them on the show, even though I personally got a lot of shit tonight because of my physical appearance. It turns out because I've got a baldy head.
Oh, playing the fucking victim card.
Yeah, I was going to say that was the worst thing you'd say in front of Sue.
It's worth a shot.
Fucking victim card. Look at me, I'm retarded.
I've been struck down with a horrible dose of the Uncle Chester's. It's not my fault.
No.
Oh. God made me this way. Just ask Huff.
He
knows.
I think I'm dying. Give me a second.
We'll be able to use the spirit box to communicate soon.
Yeah, quick, Riley, get the dinosaur out.
Quick.
Channel Brad.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that hurt. Oh. I'll live. Sorry, I had tears going. Oh, my God. Oh.
Hello, look, Riley even got the dinosaur out.
Oh,
We were
look,
gonna
so
channel
that's
you.
nice. That's nice. I dropped dead from live on air, and you guys are just going to sit there and try and channel me with a dinosaur. Friggin' awesome.
See, imagine that
Why
in the
not?
tagline. You know, Brad dies
Prove the
live.
existence of the
You know,
paranormal.
viral immediately.
Well, think about it.
you-
Think how many views we would get, but who would sit there and turn it off? It'd be 8 hours of
YouTubers
me
dive
lying on the
live on
ground.
stream.
According to Huff, you've only got.
And comes back.
Oh,
According to
God.
Huff, you only got 24 hours anyway. You got less than 24 hours. You've got to do it.
Yeah, okay,
You
cheers.
catch up?
Thanks.
According to Huff, you got 24 hours only.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, I nearly puked then. I
Yeah,
laughed that
what?
hard, I nearly puked.
See, if Tony said channel you using Poppet, I'd be more a bit
Fucking shit.
concerned of
No, abusing
Poor me,
Popper,
poor
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I almost puked.
Oh, listen to it. Listen to it over the corner. Oh, boy, I really puked. Yeah, big manly voice, you. 6'4", whatever you are. Probably got a huge
Poor me.
dong.
My dinner went down twice.
Yeah, it did actually. Oh, stuck in my throat now. No comments.
Carrots. I didn't eat carrots.
Yes. No, I was going to say sound grab that one, Sue.
Oh, anyway, last question for the night because I've got an early drive to Torma tomorrow. Right, here we go. Question for those international men of mystery, Sir Suit. Have you ever been involved in a classified UFO type projects? Have you like really one of the men in black?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, so no, he's keeping that close to his chest for obvious reasons. Like he does Riley. Look here, Brad dies live, comes back on the Huff box saying he was wrong. He was wrong about Huff. Poppet looks like Travolta at his peak under the disco light. Yes, he does. Anyway, guys, I've got to say thank you so
I
much.
could see that happening, actually.
What's that?
Brad dies and Huff would make a video saying, look, Skeptic comes back on my box to prove my box real.
I'd be so pissed if that was the case.
Yeah.
I would be severely pissed if he pulled that stunt. What's going to happen?
Haunt him.
I was going to say something so inappropriate, then I actually pulled myself up.
Say it.
It was,
Say it,
so
Liam.
inappropriate.
Say it, Liam. Say it. You may as well. We've lost money on this one anyway, so say
Spit it out, Liam.
Spit it out.
Don't swallow.
I was going to say Brad would like to come on Huff's box, but we won't go there. You take that how you want to take it.
He'll be coming through his box. That'll be a super dab.
Little dab here and a little dab there.
Oh.
You're a dab,
Anyway,
you're a dab.
you have been watching.
Everywhere, Brad.
You have been watching the worst episode of the Naked Zombie ever in the history of the Naked Zombie. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. I'm calling it wraps because I'm seriously, I need to lie down. Joining us tonight was, of course, the magnificent Suit yourself. Please go to his channel. Link in the description below. Down time to show. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to the man. Great guy. We have a lot of fun with him and a lot
Nothing
of
to
fun.
see there. It's an empty channel.
Oh, get fucked. It's an awesome channel. So go ahead, check out Suit Yourself. Also, go down and thank Riley, order of magnitude, mate. Thank you so much for popping in like the way. I did say to Suit tonight before we started the show that you watch Riley will just pop in
I know,
right at the
Tony.
very last minute. Hey? Didn't we say?
It's over already.
What do you mean it's over? Yeah, it's done. We're done for the show. We're done. I need to lie down. Seriously, I'm dying here. Shit. See you later.
Dabalicious.
Please thank Order of Magnitude, Riley, for coming on to the Naked Zombie once again. Great. It was great having you again, brother. Also,
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Liam, my co-host, and the bloke who just, I don't know, we're going to serious words up to tonight's show. Coming on. And of course, you have been watching Australia's very own
The
Naked
dabbing zombie.
Have a good night. Have a safe night. You have a best game. Look after yourself. Don't forget, check us out and check out the new show coming.
Church
on.
of the Dabbing Zombie.
Church of the Dabbing Zombie on Sundays as well. Oh, God. See you, everybody. Bye. Cheers. Say bye, everyone.
Night.
Bye.
See you
Catch
later.
you later.
Oh, you guys are killing me, seriously. See you.